Hey everyone, my name is Victoria. I'm presenting in this talk just my own observations and my thoughts, not company related and so on. Yesterday I was giving a talk hacking with the Go. Have someone from you who been there? Thanks for coming. So the first time when I was giving that talk, it was in Sydney, and during that talk I got the comment that I do have the proper accent to speak about the security. So let's talk about the security. If that stuff is going to work. Yeah. So you like security, right? I mean, like hacking the neighbors and seeing like the open wireless networks and doing some of this proper, non-proper stuff is kind of fun. And usually when we are doing this, we like to be recognized. And we do this type of the activities. This is one of the examples. Okay, it seems it's not working, so I will stick here. Yeah, completely doesn't work. Then another day, the guy found out that printer outside. And that's a story how I got the free printer. And this is like the tendency of us being humans. If we find something what we don't know and scary, we are just throwing away. And the same goes if we break something, we are throwing away that. Tell me, how many of you are using these nice cool stuff like, you know, bulbs which you can control through the Alexa or like, you know, through the phone? Cool. What do you do when they break, when they are not working anymore?
About Bluetooth having all the Wi-Fi passwords and everything. Recently on Twitter.
Yeah, you saw it.
I don't discard anything. I keep everything.
No, you're spoiling now. You know it. So yes, you're completely right, because we don't think about whose devices. Like, okay, yeah, that's fun. We are using them, but some researchers, what they did, they just bought these bulbs, installed them, played around, and then took them out and checked how far they can go. So basically they disassembled it and took the plate, found the proper firmware, found the SDK, and they looked inside. So what they found was like all the password and the Wi-Fi connection is stored like in the open text, and so you can grab it, and even you can see the certificate with the private key is just stored there. Nothing is protected. That's cool. And yeah, but that's not the story about the IoT security. We have this, like you mentioned already, in the Twitter and everywhere. But still, one more. How many of you have this one? Alexa.
Not this particular one, but
Google Assistant and that stuff. So yes, and when we start to use all of these devices, we start to rely on it. Like, okay, yeah, there's the GDPR who's going to protect us, and these companies should think about the security. Recently, in Germany, there was a problem. Alexa leaked, like accidentally, so basically Amazon accidentally sent 1,700 records to the wrong person. So the story behind that seems that one German citizen was trying to exercise his GDPR rights to get all the information what they do have about them, and Amazon just sent that information, but not to the proper person. And that person was like, okay, that's not my info. And he just contacted one of the newspapers, a magazine. And the funny thing that Amazon was not contacting the proper person unless a magazine was like, took this as a publicly. So what Amazon did was like, they apologized to the correct person and gave more Alexa devices to him. I find this fascinating. And of course, I said that this is like the human mistake and blah, blah, blah. We don't do this stuff. And if you're using, by the way, Alexa stuff, you can go and just check Alexa privacy, all your recordings. Because based on that newspaper article, you got the proof that Amazon is recording all of your comments and everything. They're saying to improve, like, you know, to improve the quality, but yes, we know why. And the question is like, okay, yeah, now we are buying all that stuff and just we are paying to be listened and recorded and all of that to be used by someone else. But I'm working in the security. I'm working and I'm doing the security like 15 years. And I always have this question like, okay, you are so long in that area. Why? We are speaking a lot about the security nowadays. Why it's not secure still? And the answer is like easy, because we want to save money. And the companies, they think about the security. They are pressed by all these GDPR, but come on, seriously, how much you would gonna pay for the hamburger? And that's a real story, what I have seen. Like one of my friends asked me, can I suggest one good security expert to the company so they would like to protect their data and everything? I was suggesting, and it turned out that that guy was too expensive for them, and they have decided to take the student. Because I mean, like $5 per hour and $50 makes a difference. And guess what? They have been hacked. And the guy who hacked them, he said, like, I have encrypted all your data. Pay me like this type of amount of the bitcoins to get that data back. They didn't have any chance to, like, to unencrypt it, and they paid. Luckily, that guy was like honest, and he gave back all the data. But they couldn't find that student anymore because he was not simply answering on the questions, like on the calls. And it's like, it's always about that security. And seriously, I believe that the industry itself is wrong, because if every time when we speak about the security leakages, and every time when newspapers are publishing something about the security and the hackers, how they show hackers. Seriously, this is us. I mean, like, that guy took a time, make a selfie with evil smile, and it's like while typing. And just in case, if you haven't noticed it, yes, I have hacked here. Yeah, right. Let's look at another one. This guy is doing more proper. Like, he has this itchy baklava and, like, the gloves. I think, have you tried to do something with the gloves on the keyboard? And I think he's going to be overheated before doing any hack in this baklava. Or another one. I think this time he did all right. Like, yes, we have a hoodie, check. We have a sunglasses, check. We have, like, again, baklava. But seems he forgot about the gloves. What about the fingerprints? Or maybe he's thinking about the 3D fingerprints. Or this one. It's like, hoodie, yes. Sunglasses, yes. By the way, sunglasses in the room, seriously. Like, okay, gloves, yes. Unnamed computer, yes. But do I think that the money comes outside of the computer immediately when you hack someone? And it's always like, this is how the hackers have been presented in newspaper, because definitely nobody wants to see this type of the hacker. But I mean, like, I'm not going to speak about the movies. Like, yeah, it's every time when I see this swordfish and I see the Hugh, like, face, I'm like, maybe he's so fascinated about need to write the 50-page report why my logging solution is compliant with the GDPR. This is what I'm like. I would love to see his excitement in the real world. And so being security person, so it's like you need to have some level of the, like, the paranoia. This is what all the time is with me. And clinically, I'm approved, like, to be paranoid because I'm security. And we are married to research and sniffing around all the time. We are, like, trying to find some holes and so on. And we are always fighting for the budget, which is like a dark side, because nobody wants to give a budget like, oh, I need the new security stuff. No, you don't. It costs too much. I don't see the business feature there. I mean, like, no. And then it's like, when the companies pay the bonuses, guess which department is forgotten for the bonuses? Security. So, and that's why we learn to hate management meetings. Come on, it's like the boring. And we inherently hate paperwork. It's like I mentioned, this is my excitement face, like the Hugh Jackman when you are typing all the 50-page report. We do have the dual monitors, because simply management is not buying more for us. They don't believe that we need to have more. And our terminal is our world. This is the place where I love personally to spend my time the most. And our headphones rock. I mean, like really, because it's like the music is everything for us. And if you will try to look in the Spotify, there are a lot even coding playlists and so on. But I should give one big truth about all the security persons. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks. And again, I'm presenting all my thoughts as a person, not from the company. So thanks, and I hope you have enjoyed that.